Second book of Corinthians 1 verse 4, who comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God. God's comfort. The anchor in storm's life brings seasons of deep pain, loss, betrayal, sickness, or failure. In such moments, the second book of Corinthians 1 verse 4 reveals a profound truth. God doesn't simply remove the trouble, He enters it with us. He comforts us in all our troubles, not just some. His comfort is not always the removal of pain, but the divine presence and peace that sustains us through it. David, in Psalm 23 verse 4, echoes this. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. God's comfort is the nearness of His presence, especially when answers are absent. From receiver to distributor of comfort, there's a transformational chain reaction hidden in this verse. God comforts us so that we can comfort others. Pain is never wasted in God's kingdom. Our suffering, when comforted by God, becomes a sacred qualification to minister to others. Consider Joseph in Genesis 37-50. Betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery. Falsely imprisoned, yet later, he comforted his brothers, saying, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." Genesis 50, verse 20. Joseph's wounds became the source of another's healing. Comfort is a ministry. True comforters aren't those with the perfect answers, but those who felt the pain and survived by God's grace. Paul is saying that the ministry of comfort is relational and experiential. God's comfort flows through people, not just to them. In the story of Ruth and Naomi, Naomi loses everything, her husband and sons. But Ruth clings to her, saying, "Where you go, I will go. And where you stay, I will stay." Ruth 1 verse 16. Ruth becomes God's comfort to Naomi in human form. Later, Naomi's joy is restored through Ruth's child, Obed, David's grandfather. The pain gave birth to a redemptive legacy. Hidden truth, trials, birth, empathy. The Greek word for comfort used in this verse is parakaleo, which also describes the Holy Spirit as our comforter. John 14 verse 26. God's comfort isn't passive. It's active, personal, and empowering. As we experience God's Spirit lifting us in trials, we are being spiritually equipped to be comforters ourselves. This flips the narrative. What you thought was your breaking point could be the starting point of your ministry. Lessons for life. Your wounds can become wells, and out of your deepest pain can flow life-giving empathy. God doesn't waste suffering. Every tear is preparing you to minister to someone else. Comfort is a calling. If you've been comforted, you are now called to be a comforter. You carry what comforted you. It becomes a spiritual tool to lift others. The second book of Corinthians 1 verse 4 teaches that divine comfort is never meant to stop with us. We are vessels, not vaults. Our comfort is both a healing experience and a holy assignment. God redeems pain by giving it purpose, and part of that purpose is to help carry others through what we come out of. Who in your life needs the comfort you once received? Go be the answer to someone's prayer.